Okay, Michael Crosby, running for office, California. I'm going to sidetrack. I was looking at unified school district statistics coming down and evaluating various levels of pay. And I just realized that I can't find any of the pre-recorded material that I have done, especially the ones over the years, involving pay and motivation. I want to address pay motivation because we have a lot of people who have positions in the school districts, for instance, and in other areas of government that seem to make more money than the governor. And I have over the years heard lots of people address the argument, and I know there has to be more people, wondering why would somebody want a job that pays like $173,000 a year, but they're expected to have the skill potential to immediately go out and raise $70 million or more to get elected. This gives some people a headache because they wonder, well, what's the motivation for somebody with that kind of skill level to take a pay cut? I have heard lots and lots of people looking at that, and they've pre-decided that there's always a corruption factor. And this is something that's always been holding back many people from voting. So people are going to wonder, well, what's your motivation? My motivation? I have a lot of instances where government employees violated my civil rights or stole my property. And they violated laws, but no one wants to prosecute them. I get it to the point where they admit that that's wrong, but they won't prosecute them for the criminal violation that they did. My motivation, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. That $170,000 is meaningless to me. I'm going to get my life back on track because I'm going to get a significant portion of money back that's owed to me, and it's hundreds of millions of dollars. See, I had people hold me in jail falsely, and I lost assets. I won the case, but they don't want to pay for my assets that were sold at auction that were in storage units, which are now gone, which means they had nothing. They never had anything to begin with. The prosecuting attorney knew they had nothing ever to begin with. These are the kind of guys you end up catching them on tape. You have witnesses call up the prosecuting attorney and they record it. And they say, hey, look, you got this guy over here. I'm a witness about something. And the prosecuting attorney flatly refuses to take witness statements or make any form of arrangements to accept witness statements. We're talking about witness statements are handed to them in writing, and they flatly refuse to consider them or investigate them, which according to the law is a felony. That's a felony. So my motivation, it's actually pretty simple. I'm going to recover hundreds of millions of dollars. A little bit of money from this city, a little bit of money from that city, a little bit of money from State Gov, and it's all going to add up to a vast amount of money. So the paycheck to become governor is meaningless to me. I'm doing this because I'm backed in a corner. These people owe me a lot of money, and I want to move forward. I have a 200 IQ. I want to hire people and reactivate some company ideas that I had. I had a horrible disability problem. Getting chained up by cops, put on the floor, and you're all chained up, and they keep beating on you with sticks, and disabled to the point where you become disabled, is pretty interesting. This is what happened to me. I was practically murdered. But I have a 200 IQ. See, I'm going to go on. I'm going to make a space company, or I'm going to go make a deal with some big players out there, and I'm going to move on. And I'm going to do things. I'm going to do a bunch of patents. Talent runs. I'm a Crosby. Talent runs in the family. Trust me. There are family members that I have that have numerous patents, and I have numerous patents myself that have been interfered with for finalization and filing. It's actually a long list. I'm a very active person from hours of education. despite the fact that I have these disability factors in life, that doesn't stop me from educating myself. If you go by hours of training and research, the equivalent of my education would exceed 30 years of college. So it's just one of those things there. So what's my motivation? Well, when it comes to doing a good job, that part of it is sheer spite. It's sheer spite to embarrass all of these people who I think are either corrupt, mentally ill, incompetent, or whatever. Because I'm looking forward. I know what to do. I'm going to work with the people who know what they're talking about. I'm going to work directly with students. I'm going to work directly with teachers. I'm going to work directly with people who have experience and actually know their stuff. I have no motivation over this government contract preferential or another government contract. I'm not here to win a beauty contest. I'm here to do a job. I'm here to do a better job than any governor has ever done in the history of the state. That's spite, because I want to embarrass all these people. Because I care more about people's children than about these people care about your children who have already been killed. So you wanted to know my motivation. There it is for you. I don't care about the puny little salary. I have plenty of people that are busted red-handed and they can't get out of it. There's too many times where they were recorded on camera or on tape and they're busted. I'm going to get mine. And as a passing gift, I'm going to give you guys the best leadership that's ever happened in this state. I'm not kidding. I'm an ultra-quantum capitalist guy. I want to go into business. I want to make money. That's my motivation. As far as constitutional socialism and protectionism, I kind of give that as a given. To me, it's very distasteful that people who have a negative situation and don't realize win-win situations. I don't respect people that think that making poor people is the way for them to get rich. That's distasteful to me. So hopefully that will answer your question about my motivations. Because basically, I'm not for sale.